Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. So today we're going to go over a new trade-in and an old trade-in that we got. So you guys are aware of the little New Holland LB620 that came in broke. What's supposedly wrong with it is, I guess the glow plugs quit working. But the big bad news is apparently there's a drive shaft of some kind that runs a hydraulic pump that runs all the hydraulic system throughout the tractor, and that shaft between those pumps broke. It's now fixed. We'll go over a little more about what that took, and let's show you the new trade-in that came in. So, all right guys, come on. Right here behind me is the newest trade-in. Had a guy come in, or actually called me about a week ago and said, hey, my dad has an old Ford 2000 sitting in the shed, and I like to come out and look at that 8-in Ford that you have on the lot. And you guys know that one. It's the one where me and the doc did the transmission swap on it. I said, well, yeah, sure. That's fine. I'd be more than glad to show it to you. So he decided that he was a little bit farther away and he didn't want to make the trip down. So we had several very interesting phone conversations back and forth with each other about his tractor and about my tractor. And I called Joe up and I had him load up the 8-in, and he took it up there and he brought me this one back as a straight across swap, the guy decided. So this one here is a 1964 Ford 2000. It's been sitting for approximately about 5 years. Hasn't been used. Me and the doc played around with it a little bit with the help of Junior Mint. It's supposed to run, but we think the carburetor's gummed up because it cranks and it acts like it wants to fire, but it just doesn't fire and stuff. And then the only other issue that I do know this tractor has is that it's going to need it needs a seal in the steering gearbox. I found a complete rebuild kit from a company out of Canada, and they're going to bring it up for us, or we're going to get it ordered for them, and they're going to get it sent down to us. They said they have one in stock and ready to go, so I'll probably be putting that one on it. You're going to see Doc probably work on this one, get the carburetor cleaned up and stuff. He is behind the camera right now making funny faces about that, so we can see how he feels about it. But guys, let's take a look at the other trade-in. Junior Mint, bring it in! So there you guys go. You seen it in him driving it up a little bit earlier. Junior Mint took it around back and he was trying to figure it out. He was running the boom and the stabilizers and the bucket and everything. Everything worked good. So for those of you who know this one from the previous video, when it came in, there was a hydraulic issue that kept the hydrostatic from operating. What it was is there's a set of splines that come out from the back of the motor. There's a set of splines that come out from the main pump, and those splines are held together by I'm going to say coupler. I don't know if that's the correct mechanical term. And it had stripped the splines inside that coupler at both ends. So the doc was worried about working on this. He's not familiar with anything like this, so he went to work and he asked me to have Joe work on it. So we had Joe take it back to his shop. He got it in. He said it was really simple tear down. It was really easy. Just basically remove the big tank right here and a couple other few things, and you could get right into there. We took that off, the broken piece off. We called around. We talked to New Holland. They wanted $600 just for that piece. We happen to know a guy that does some machine work, so Joe went into the trailer place in town. They happened to be able to get him a set of splines like that for $75, the little coupler piece. We took it over to the friend of Joe's that is a machinist. He put it inside the holder deal, welded it in and set it in place for us just like it's supposed to be, and Joe came back, put it back together. We put fresh oil in it. All together we're in it $175. So $175 fixed the LB620. It's going to go, it's going to go up on get listed come Monday morning. We traded a Farmall Cub with sickle mower and plow. Both were needed work, and a 8-in Ford that we just got in stock that we haven't had more than a couple weeks, that the doc was still working on. Those two tractors together, total sale value, I would say $4,000 if we could get $2,000 a piece out of them, and that's what we were shooting for. This alone, even after the repairs and the new oil and everything put in it, is going on the lot listed at $10,000. Correction, I did some calculations the other day, did some research. By the way, there's a lot more of these in Europe, I found, than I am finding in the United States. But this is actually going on the lot at $9,000. Is going to be the opening price on it. $8,500 is what we want, is what the usual dealer lot price is. I've already had, before I've even got this thing listed on any of the sites that I list on, already have had 3 people stop in, and one gentleman that's supposed to be coming Monday morning to test drive, and if he likes, purchase for the full asking price. So as trade-ins go, this one is going to come out excellent on us. That one there, we'll yet to see. That is the thing about trade-ins. Sometimes I strike them hot, sometimes I strike them cold. I have been lucky enough for the past few months, or last couple years, I haven't had one yet that left me too cold. So let's just hope and pray that these two come out smelling like a rose and everything goes great. So, hey guys, thanks you guys for coming in, watch another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it entertaining. If you had, please share. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And thank you guys once again.